Hey everyone, this is Snapple 6661. It's been a while since I've made a video, probably quite a few months. I don't buy figures or statues or anything like that anymore. I've actually sold most of my stuff, even though I've accumulated quite a lot over the year. But I started to buy a Reebok pump, probably like mid this year. Anyway, I've got two great pairs I will show you soon, but I just got these in about 10 minutes ago. I bought them straight from the US. I think they came from New York. Anyway, they cost me quite a bit. Australian dollars, they cost me about $166, which is fine. It's probably the most I've ever spent on a pair of shoes, but I don't think I'll regret it. These are insanely hard to get in Australia. You can't even get them over here. You can only order them from the US. Always wanted a pair when I was a kid. They're remakes of the original ones that came out, I think, start of the 90s or something. I'm, of course, born in 1986, so I was around in a great era of shoes. Anyway, I'll preview the box, and then I'm just going to sit down. When you see what's written on the side, you will know what they are. Okay, I'm about 9.5, but it's a Blacktop Battleground, or Reebok Blacktop Battlegrounds, as I call them. Now, with most of my shoes, I can wear about a 10, but with shoes like this, because they're a lot chunkier, sometimes it's better to get a bit smaller. I find, I mean, for some reason they're quite large. I've tried on a blue pair of Shack Attacks in a 10, and they were huge. So I thought with the Battlegrounds, because I'm spending a lot more, and I know what they'd feel like on my foot, I would go with a size down. Now, it's taken me about 2 weeks to get these, and I do not know if there's any other reviews on YouTube for this particular color. Now, there are three different colors. I chose to get these ones. They're a little more, but I thought I won't regret it, and I don't even know if I'm going to wear them, to be honest. I might even just put them on display. And oh, by the way, I am not using my iPhone 4S to record anymore. I stopped using that because my contract's over. I'm now using a excuse me, a Sony Xperia Z Ultra. It's the largest smartphone on the market. Yes, it's bigger than the iPhone 6 Plus, so iPhone can, go fuck themselves as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I like Apple, but my phone is bigger than the iPhone 6 or whatever the hell it's called, so suck that. Anyway, I'll get down to it rather than dicking around. I did take out the paper from inside the shoe before just to make it quicker, and I have opened them up already, but this is for you viewers. So I'll open it up here. These are as far as I'm concerned, from what I've heard, these are called the White Man Can't Jump edition because apparently they look like shoes from the movie. They are absolutely awesome. Excuse me, obviously I'm using one hand to hold the phone, the other hand to zoom in on the shoes or whatever. And yeah, I apologize if I was ranting on about all this random stuff before actually taking these shoes out, but I have not made a video in a very long time. I do not really make videos anymore because I just don't have the time because of work, and I have a very busy lifestyle with my girlfriend, so I don't really get around to making videos anymore, to be honest. Anyway, these are the Blacktop Battleground. Like I said, I'm assuming they're called the White Man Can't Jump edition, but if they're not, and that's what people just call them, then they're just another version of the Blacktops. Now, they are, as you can see, absolutely fucking awesome. Like all pumps, they have the little keyring on the side here, just basically telling you about the Reebok and the pump idea that came back in 1989, from what I see. Now, beautiful detail. Like, I'll just go slowly and carefully. As you can see, it's kind of a slight Aztec look with the shapes and such. On the back here, you've got Reebok, which is sewn into the material. It's not just kind of stuck on. And this is my first shoe review, so bear with me if I get some of the names wrong for materials on the shoes. This is the first time I'm reviewing a pair of shoes, so I'm sorry if I don't get the names right on but I'm doing my best. As you see here, you've got the Blacktop, which is also sewn in. None of these are just stuck on, they're all sewn in, which is really nice. Keeps to the original look. It's all rubber here. I'm assuming it's rubber. I love the brown sole going here. It's very nice. It's not just simple white. It's kind of brown. It gives a kind of rugged urban look. They only came with black laces, but that's fine. I love these kind of little holes you see here and stuff that look very nice. And on the side here, obviously you've got no logo or anything like that, but obviously you can tell what kind of shoes they would be. Again, beautiful like color and everything here. The look is just amazing. On the bottom, you have a rubber kind of, I like to kind of give it, say, like a kind of a combat look. Beautiful, like, just simple rubber sole. It says Reebok, obviously. And then if you look down here, you have, it zooms in, the Hexalite logo with, I think it's just like a hard rubber in there, like the air kind of pocket. Now, I have tried on one of these shoes just to make sure they did fit me, and they fit like perfectly. They're very comfortable, like all Reebok pump shoes. Here you have Reebok logo, the pump, which is the original color as well on the basketball, the orange and the black writing. You've got, I don't know if you can hear that at all. Okay, sometimes I notice that with the pump, they don't always pump properly. You pump the ball, you press the air release, and it doesn't release anything, so it's like, okay. But whatever, that's fine. Now, I'll go in here. That's Reebok sewn in, very, very nice, nothing cheap. Obviously made in China, like most shoes these days. There is the size chart. Now, most of my really great, awesome shoes I bought are generally from Australia or from the US on eBay, and I always have to make sure I get the right size. So generally it's a 10 or a 9.5, 9.5. Now, I do not know, this phone unfortunately does not have a flash on the camera, so don't like give me a hard time if you can't see in there too well. But if you can see in there, Reebok Blacktop. I'll try and move the laces out the way. And that's just basically on the where the sole of your foot goes. Hopefully that doesn't wear away too much, but like I said, I don't even know if I'll be wearing these. I'm not quite sure, because you cannot buy these in any store in Australia. Well, not that I'm aware of. I have looked online, and if you can, whoop-de-doo. But I got them for a really nice price, especially considering how the standard Reebok pumps cost about $180 at Foot Locker. And I would just basically compare them to my other Reebok pumps. Now, again, I will title these as, they're made by Reebok, but they're identified as Blacktop Battleground, and then that's it. But I will call them the White Man Can't Jump Edition, because that's what I keep seeing advertised for these shoes on Google, on eBay, so I'm going with that. And yeah, the other shoe is exactly the same. I'll just give you I'll actually go for a close-up, so you can see the beautiful stitching and stuff. I really love the colors. It really it really kind of brings like memories to, like shoes of the 80s and the 90s for me. I mean, that looks really amazing. And, it's just, I love it. I'm known for wearing really bright colors on shoes and clothing in general. I kind of like to live the days as a kid up until now, because I just love it. Now, I do have two other pairs of shoes right behind, which I will show in a second. And I bought these both on eBay. One pair I bought from the United States. The other pair I bought from Australia. Both are exactly the same company. I have here the Reebok Pump Twilight Zones in red. These came from the US. I think they came from Georgia. Exactly the same kind of pump system. All the same. The grey, it's okay. I chose the red because I knew my girlfriend would like the red. Which is what's great about these shoes, other than the fact that they look awesome in red. When you shine a light on these in the darkness, all this, the silver here, lights up. It looks fucking amazing. I think that's maybe why they call them Twilight Zones. I could be wrong. On one part of the shoe here, not on this shoe, but on the other one, I accidentally chipped a little bit here when I was walking down some steps, so it's a little grazed away, so I had to get like a hunting knife and carefully just fix it up, which I will show you in a second. I'm just going to be brief. I got Twilight Zone here. This is just a review for these shoes, but I'm just basically showing you these as well, just to kind of give a comparison, to what they all look like, if you hadn't seen them already. But yeah, I'll just be brief. Anyway, these are the Twilight Zones. And yeah, again, these are all bought from either here or the US, but they're all pretty much made in the same place regardless. And I got them all on a really great price. And then here, of course, I got probably a few weeks ago, not even that. Sorry, I got a one-hand pulled box. These I got, which were at a great price. These are the LSU Shack Attacks. Got the awesome little keyring here. I, of course, do not wear the keyring when I'm wearing the shoes, because I wouldn't want to lose it, to be honest, because these things aren't always the strongest, these little bits here, and I wouldn't want to lose those bits. These are fucking radical. They've got a slightly different top bit here with these really interesting designs, but the pump is in yellow. You have the release air valve, which is in here, and they just look absolutely amazing. The actual number of comments I've gotten on these shoes lately, people say to me, oh, you know, where'd you get them? I say, well, they're, you know, made in China like most things, I guess, but they are bought online because you cannot get them here, not in this city, that is. And they look absolutely amazing. The soles are a little dirty because I did wear them the other day. That's like a hard carbon fiber feel inside there. I can't quite, like, right in there, that's all hard carbon fiber feel. I don't think it is carbon fiber. Sorry if I can't show you with my finger, but I've only got two hands. And the bottom of my Twilight Zones looks like that. A little dirty, I'm sorry, but, you know, I have worn them out a few times. I always take care with wearing these shoes, though. I'm kind of slightly a little girl. I'm like, I don't want to get my shoes dirty. But anyway, in comparison, I will put up one of these, as you can see. And holy shit, it's not sitting straight. There we go. I'm sorry, I am filming on my bed. My lovely bed, which my girlfriend helped me choose a pattern for. Anyway, yeah, so there we go. There are the Shack Attacks LSU version, or LSU Tigers, I think. The White Man Can't Jump edition of the Battlegrounds and the Red Twilight Zones. Sorry if I've been ranting, but like I said, I haven't filmed a video in a very long time. And this video review is basically for the Battlegrounds, but it has some footage of my other pumps. Now, I hope you enjoyed this. I highly recommend to get these shoes. If you can get them for a cheaper price than $166 in Australia, then I would fucking highly recommend it, because these are not cheap. Considering they are just shoes, and they are remakes, so not the original. The original ones do look very nice, but they are even more expensive if you can get them in excellent condition. And as I said, yeah, so these are brand new as well. I don't know honestly if I'm going to wear them out, because they are white. They will get quite dirty, but I'm going into state soon, so I might wear them, you know, just to kind of like show off a bit, but who knows. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, like. If you don't like, then, you know, whatever, I don't really care. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.